Greetings, everyone. Ishenbad here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So, I should have prefaced this in the first part of this whole Morrowind experiment. Two things. Two things I need to preface. Firstly, a lot of what I'm doing, I'm kind of testing on the fly. Um, my theory, I've got some theories for how I'm going to achieve certain things. I don't know if that's going to work out exactly as I planned. And just so you are aware, in terms of the version now, I've done this as a fresh install from Steam. I haven't applied any. If there are any um, patches that people typically apply, I haven't applied any. So this is basically a fresh install from a you know out of the box. I know. I think the GOG version comes with some of the actual like official plugins base, and I don't have those. So we don't have the Lafemme armor, we don't have the golden armor, or there's there's a couple of other things that they include. We don't have those, but we are going to start. Things are going to start getting more and more broken. As with each subsequent episode, I'm hoping things are going to get more broken. So we've got a bit. I did this last time. We have a lot of ground to cover, and we most certainly do today. So that's it. The first thing I need to do is we will. I got myself to level 3, and I did something stupid. I raised my intelligence, and you might think that doesn't sound like a bad idea because more intelligence, more magicka. Brilliant. There's a problem because I'm going to do something very quickly. We need to pop over to Aldrun, so we can travel to Aldrun via Mages Guild. We can go to this way, and what I need to do is I need to come over this way. Because at the moment I've been using potions to restore my magicka, which is good. Using potions to restore magicka is fine. But we're going to do something a bit easier, a bit cheaper, a bit cheaper financially, and just like a bit more breaky. What we can do is we're going to go for Himla, and we're going to buy a spell. The spell we want is Distraction. 280 GP. I also got myself some more gold because I need gold for things. So that is a spell of Drain Intelligence. Thankfully, Himla also does spell making, so we're going to get him to make us a spell of Drain Intelligence on self for 100 points for 1 second. We're actually going to double it up, and there's a reason why I'm doubling it up. It's because I'm a Breton, and I have native magicka resistance. And you might be thinking, okay, why? What's that got to do with the price of fish? The native magicka resistance would actually the 50% magicka resistance that the Bretons have natively actually decrease the magnitude of a damaging spell like this. It doesn't work for elemental spells because those come under a different damage type. But we're going to do a Drain Intelligence spell. So let's just try and spell that correctly. Boom. We have Drain Intelligence, so I'm just going to equip this. And as you can see, I've got 35 out of my 83 magicka. If I do this, boom! Oh look, it's restored. I can restore my magicka just like that. It's ridiculously broken. It's hilarious, is what it is, because particularly with what we're aiming for the next couple of phases, the next step. Well, not the immediate next step. There's a couple of steps that we're going to be doing. What I do need though is I need another damaging spell. Yeah, you know what? Frostbite or shock. We'll go frostbite. So we were actually woken up by a noise. What was that noise, you might ask? It's the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood are coming to get me. But I'm ready for them. I have my spell of Frostbite because all your Dark Brotherhood assassins are the. Oh, hello. He's got a nasty looking thing there. There we go. Nice and dead. Oh no, it was just a silver dagger. We're going to take all his armor, because this armor is actually quite good. Now, actually, at this stage, for me, this isn't good because I'm not specialized in light armor. But we're going to take this because this will prevent my my heavy armor accidentally going up as we're going around fighting. Not that I'm going to be doing a huge amount of fighting, truth be told. Athletics increase. Nice. What we're going to now do, we have Dark Brotherhood armor now. This has triggered the Mournhold, no, the Tribunal. I think it's Tribunal quest line. I can now go to Ebonheart, I believe, to go figure out what's going on with these Dark Brotherhood assassins. I'm not going to right now, because the longer I leave it, the more I'm going to get attacked, and their armor is worth a pretty penny. So we will be farming their armor just a little bit, as and when. But we need to go. We need to go to Caldera again. We've been to Caldera a lot, but today we are leaving Caldera. We're heading north. We're heading northward. This is north, isn't it? I should just look at my map. We're heading north because there is a merchant. Well, I think they're a merchant. There is an NPC. They have a quest for us. We're going to do said quest. And said quest is going to bring about some fun times. Unfortunately, we need to do a fair bit of walking. A lot of walking. And this is where, unfortunately, this game really does suffer. At this stage, we are going to remedy this problem very soon. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, we'll get to it. For those of you who know exactly what I'm doing, yeah, we're going there. So we're going to ignore that guy there, the Naked Nord, because we do not want Cloud Cleaver. Basically, this guy, he's been, he was tricked by a witch, I believe the story is. And he's been cursed, I think, and he wants to go break the curse. I might just check something very quickly. Yeah, we're heading towards Aldrun, I think. Even though I was just there to get the spell, but we will just continue on our way, and hopefully, I'm going to unequip my sword, because we are going to get to the point where we're going to start punching things. Oh no, there's a rat! So this is a bit frustrating. I can't hit the rat. God, this is... That's just embarrassing, isn't it? Not being able to hit a rat. But you would have noticed there that I threw a couple of punches, nothing happened. I couldn't hit. I can't hit to save my life right now. Mostly because my hand-to-hand skill is like 15. That's really low. There they are. You can see them in the distance because their boots are glowing. This is the person that we need to go do a quest for. They want an escort to Narmok. Now Narmok isn't that far away. It's a little bit further north, northwest. Making a deal. Yeah, I can take you to Narmok. And we will get a very nice reward out of this lady once we get there. But we've just got to kind of continue on walking, and it is a trek. I think I want to go this way. Now, the benefit of doing something like this is, compared to somebody like playing cassette beasts at the moment, is I at least got a good idea of what I'm doing in this game. Whilst with a game like anything like new that I'm playing, it's always a bit of a, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how long it's going to take. At least this, I have a better idea of what I'm doing. Oh, Guaz. You know what? This is something I kind of miss in the later Elder Scroll games. The creatures. I mean, Oblivion has some really cool creatures. Like you've got like the I mean, you've got a lot of the Dremora sort of stuff. It's all kind of cool, but I miss the kind of just like weird fantasy creatures. And I know that. Should the Skyrim have many weird fantasy creatures? I think about it. I can't remember Skyrim that well. In Oblivion, I know as you get higher levels, more cooler creatures start spawning into the world. But I tend to play Oblivion quite low level. Because the game is, I find that game scales in a weird manner. But yes, so hopefully we'll get here, and then what's my next plan? I didn't think this far. I didn't think this through because there was something else I really should have done. I'll have to jump back to Balmora. But at least we're going to be heading to Narmok, and the good thing about Narmok is it's a fast travel location. Ah, go away, you squib! I got my eye on you. I think when I did this in a test, I remember there was a Nyx hound just down here, and I thought, oh, you know what? I need to restore some of my Magicka, so I rested for a bit. I got jumped by the Dark Brotherhood, didn't I? Of course I did. Damn Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, where the squib is, there was a Nyx hound instead. But squibs are, generally speaking, I think they're quite passive, unless you get right up in their grill, they're quite passive. So yeah, this is all fine. But we're nearly there. Oh my word! Did that Gwar get murdered by mud crabs? Sweet Jesus! I mean, mud crabs are I'm kind of glad that mud crabs are a consistent thing across like the Elder Scroll games. I mean, they're pretty prolific enemies. Oh, actually no, I don't want to go that way because there's that bull next and the Betty next, and I don't want to. Again, I think they're relatively passive unless you get up in their face, but I don't want to try that. Cross this bridge. And we're nearly there. We're nearly at Narmok, which is good because then we are going to get something very special, which is going to basically be the basis for how I'm going to basically achieve things in this. You're still behind me. Good. Good. Aha, here we go. And Boots of Blinding Speed have been added to my inventory. Brilliant. So, what are the Boots of Blinding Speed? Well, they are a pair of boots that give you 100% blind, but fortify speed on self by 200 points. Remember what I said about being a Breton and having 50% native Magicka reduction? Yeah, that 100% blind becomes 50% blind. So the world's a little bit darker, but I can zoom. And one of the other big advantages of this is, you know what? We will head back to Balmora first. That'll be our first sort of protocol. Head back to Balmora. So we need to get a boat. I think we're going to take a boat to Hula Ode, and then. Oh, because I tell you what, the darkness is blinding a little bit. I have played through a lot of this game with like severely decreased like vision like this. It's doable, just I wouldn't recommend it. So we are going to head to okay, we're going to head to Vivek, the foreign quarter, because that will take us to a Silk Strider. Oh, it's daytime, so I can have kind of see better. This is good. But not quite as good as we could see. So, let's go remedy that situation, shall we? Let's travel to Balmora. And thankfully, you know, we still got a buttload of gold, which is what we need. So, we need to go buy another spell. Today's been a day of buying spells, but just look how much faster we're moving. Just zooming around the world. The best part is we're only going to get faster. But what I need to do is I need to go. I believe I go this way. I believe the person I need to speak to is up here. No, you're training. Not you.
Say what you want or go away.
Is it you? I wish I was paying attention now. Actually, do you know what? I'll get that spell. I'll get that one of restoring restoring fatigue. There's a reason for that. That'll come into play a little bit later. Who is it I need to speak to? Is it you? I think it is you. Oh, and you was at spell making, brilliant. So we've got spell absorption, reflect, absorb fatigue, kill blight. Oh, nice. That's very expensive though. Actually, we'll get our civvies intervention. Here we go. Is this Magicka? Magic guards. This is again expensive spell, but we're going to take it. We are going to make a spell of resist Magicka on self for 50 points. That's all we need. We just need 50 points. So a magnitude of 50, 50. It's fine. On self for 1 second. So let's resist Magicka boost. So you might be thinking, well, what am I doing now? So we are going to go grab our resist Magicka boost. I need to take off the boots of blinding speed for a second. Oh, there we are. I can see. And oh no, don't rest. I'm not resting. I am going to ready my spell. I'll cast it. There we go. That's yeah. There we go. We'll resist Magicka. So we've got our Magicka. I got a Magicka boost. Let's put our boots of blinding speed. Hey, would you look at that? We are no longer blind. So there we go. I've circumvented the penalty of having the boots of blinding. This is ridiculous, and I love it. I'm all here for this. So now that we are much faster and we are kind of where we need to be, let's go do something silly. Let's go find something. Let's go fight. I have an unnatural bloodlust right now. And in fact, let's challenge myself, shall we? I'm just gonna drop a save. Oop. Oh, we have a save game still there. So we're gonna pop it into here. This is oh, I got paralyzed for a little while. Great, but oh wait, we're still not. Boom, we're ready. So open the door. What's in here? Nothing. Curses. Oh wait, no, there's a ghost. Okay, this isn't working. This isn't working as well as planned. But what you'll notice is it's not saying that I'm. Oh, actually, oh, drain fatigue. No, you also drain my endurance. That's no fun. Now, I was hoping that I'd actually be hitting it, but I'm not. That's right. This is not going as planned. So we'll go find something maybe a little bit easier to punch. The scrib. I do have the boots of blind speed on this. It's fine. You know what's really interesting is when I was testing this, I got the boots of blinding speed, and then I decided to go punch up a mud crab, and I was hitting it like every punch. So this script is kicking my butt. I can't believe this. Come on. I really did pick the wrong enemy to go fight, didn't I? Oh, there we go. Oh! The problem is, when we're punching, we're only doing damage to its fatigue. Let's see if we can't get some big hits on it. I probably should have gone and fight a mud crab again. But I can go back to Say the Knee and go find a mud crab to fight. Hey, hand to hand is now 16. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go. I'm sorry, the script is too much for me to take on. This is odd. Because, again, when I had to test... I might try something. This is going to be really dumb. It's going to be really stupid. But I wonder... There's another scrib back there, actually. We'll test on that scrib. Let me just do something. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to go blind. We're gonna have to go semi-blind. I wonder if there's something really weird about blindness. Oh, would you look at that? I'm hitting this thing relatively, like... I was getting a good number of hits on that. Okay. Maybe we will remain blind for a little while. Madness. Absolute madness. Oh. What is going on with this game? So obviously, the problem is, at the moment, punching, when you punch things, you do damage to its fatigue first. Once its fatigue hits negative, it is knocked to the ground. Once it's knocked to the ground, you can then start doing direct damage to it. As you can see, the problem here is, I'm punching the living snot out of this thing. And this is not going well. Though my hand-to-hand is increasing rapidly. Ah. This is bizarre. The fact that with the 50% blind, I'm actually... Oh, there we go. See? Let's just... There we go. Scrib is dead. It is possibly like it's among some of the stupidest things. Being slightly blind and being able to hit better, that just doesn't make any sense to me. But we're gonna use this to basically power level up our our speed, 240, brilliant. We're gonna use this to power up our hand to hand, because obviously if we power up our hand to hand, we're gonna be much better. We're gonna be much better at running and hitting things. Oh, and you know what? You move at such a comfort. When you have like 200 speed, you move at a speed that is probably what you expect.
Yes, friend.
So let's just work on our spear a bit. So I need spear up to what?
What's this about?
I can't remember. Oh no. Was that 5? That doesn't make it. That doesn't seem to. That doesn't check in my head. And I've also got to keep an eye on my destruction, because it's going to obviously increase quite a bit, isn't it, by doing this? Where's train intelligence? It shouldn't work, but it does. Oh yeah, I think did I have to do something weird with that? Because I think I ended up getting a level that I didn't want. Ah, I missed my chance there. So we're at 29. I think if I get myself to 30. Let's just rest up a little bit, because I don't think I have enough Magicka to do my little drainy shenanigans. No, I don't. Well, I didn't, but now we are fine. Now let's go back to that other scrib and punch his lights out. The other thing I will probably do is I might see if I can punch that ghost down. For a minute, I thought the music changed, and I got concerned. Hey, Scrib! Ah! You sod! So, yeah, it's kind of silly. It's kind of silly that this works, but I love it so much. There we go. Let's have a look. No, no script jelly? Oh. Anyway, one of the things that I wanted to kind of demonstrate with hand-to-hand combat. This is the thing I love. Hear that? I'm punching a ghost. This is quite honestly one of the silliest things in this game. Being able to... Because your fists don't count as what you refer to as normal weapons. That was odd. I got a point of unarmored. Why did I get a point of unarmored? I'm not too sure. Doesn't matter. Now, obviously, you can kind of see that I'm staggering this ghost every now and when I punch it. Oh, you know, this is the power of like rage. You know, Cassie is annoyed, and she's so annoyed she can literally punch the undead, or she can punch ghosts, she can punch specters. You know, incorporeal beings. You know, the incorporeal nature of this being, it matters not. It matters not to my daughter. Come on. Come on. Oh dear. So, I mean, it's kind of weird, wasn't it? The fact that I seem to be having more luck punching this ghost. Come on. Come on. My hand is literally at 27 now. Because I'm getting so many level ups. Getting so many ups from this. This is great. The thing is, the lower its fatigue, the more oh no. You know what? Time to bounce. Oh, that was close. That was so close. That could have ended very badly. We're gonna go rest. We're gonna go rest and meditate on what we've learned. And what have we learned? We can punch ghosts. My endurance is damaged as well, but that's wearing off. Good. I had to be a bit ginger there with how I was moving, because I didn't want to accidentally move in such a way and accidentally yeet myself off a height and die. Because I am so low on health right now. We won't rest until here. We just need like 3 or 4 hours. Maybe 6 hours. Oh! Butts! Oh, it's really annoying. That is probably the most annoying thing ever. Doesn't matter. But we are three things away from our next level up. Next time, though, I think we're going to leave it there. We are going to be heading... I'm going to be doing something very silly. We're going to be heading to Solstheim. Why are we heading to Solstheim? Well... if you thought, like, some of the stuff I've done right now is... You know, things have been silly. But things are about to get even sillier. More silly. Sillier? Doesn't matter. Either way, we're going to go do some stuff. And it's going to get ugly. Let me think for a second. One of the things we will need to do is we will need to boost our restoration. The restoration is one of our major skills, which is really annoying. But it will increase our willpower. But let us save. Boop. I will see you in the next part. As I said, we're going to be heading to Solstheim next. We've had a lot of fun. Well, for me, I've had a lot of fun, and I've learned something as well. I don't understand why I'm more accurate with that 50% blind. I wonder if there's like a weird overflow problem, which is going to be really bizarre. It's also going to throw some of my ideas into a bit of flux, which I'm not too happy about because I had an idea. We're still going to do it. We're still going to go with that idea because it's an item I can. I don't necessarily have to have the item equipped at all times, but we will see. We'll see what happens with it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. There'll be links to my socials in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for joining me on this episode of Morrowind. So, the next phase, as I said, we're going to Solstheim. That's going to be fun, because that's going to kick my butt. Oh well. Anyway, if you've enjoyed yourself, brilliant. If you click on me right there, you can subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Otherwise, in the meanwhile, there are some other videos you can watch. Go knock yourselves out, kids.